Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be trying vegan fast food. I'm at a Services right now because I just thought, well, do you know what I mean? I can kill a lot of birds with one stone here. And I'm going to go to a different Services because I've got to drive along the A1 anyway, so I'll just go into 2 different Services and should get a lot of places. This one, I'm going to go to McDonald's and KFC. And I think that's all they have. I might do Chopsticks, but it's quite expensive, so I'll see. Veggie dippers. And these are just like vegetables. They're actually well nice. They're just like tomatoey, curry. They're quite nice and they're like well fried and like crunchy. By themselves a bit maybe boring, but if you're a vegan, like it's no different to like chicken because it's just the sauce that makes it, isn't it? Now the burger. Road won't be able to hear me sound. Oh, looks a bit sad. This is obviously the fake chicken. It is just corn, I'm pretty sure, which I've had before. And I do like, and it has got vegan mayo in too. But I did also get this sauce, which probably isn't vegan, but like, not actually a vegan sauce. Oh my god. That's amazing. It's literally exactly like the chicken one because it's in the same like batter. So that's actually amazing. And I'm gonna have more of that with this sauce. But then also Mackey's Veggie Deluxe, which I think is just them little things in this, which I'm just gonna try quickly, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really nice thing. And I don't think the mayonnaise is vegan. So this is more veggie, but that's way better than them by themselves. But when they're in a sauce, like with these, if I'm comparing to chicken nuggets, probably like 6.5 out of 10. I just wish they were dry and they could just use corn chicken, do you know what I mean? Veggie Deluxe, probably like an 8 or 9. That's a solid burger. Cheap as well. And then the zero chicken, that's got to be a 10 because it's the exact same as the chicken one. Like, and they've done their own vegan mayo, so that's great. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Chopsticks yet, but yeah, next I'll update you at the next place where I'm going to try and get Greg's, Burger King, and somewhere else, I can't remember. Literally just eating everything. Look at this, is this much left of the fake chicken. Look at that. That looks so much like real chicken. And with this sauce on, it's so nice. It literally tastes exactly like chicken. It doesn't even taste very corny at all. And they've made their own mayo. Like, that's incredible. And you get a big like bit. It's not like a thin, skinny bit of corn. Like, it's a big bit. To be honest, I have just eaten everything, and I know usually people in the videos are like, have a bite to save myself, but I can honestly eat a lot. I really just can. So next place, hopefully Burger King bread. I want to do Chopsticks so bad, but I'll walk back and see how much it is, but I'm pretty sure it's expensive. Okay, I ended up getting the vegan katsu curry because it looked amazing. It's basically just pumpkin and katsu curry. I probably will save most of this for later, but it looks amazing. Sauce is always nice, so I can't really comment on that. At least the sauce is vegan, to be fair. I just kind of just did this because I wanted to eat it. Like, I kind of knew it was going to be nice because it's just like pumpkin breaded in katsu and rice, but I haven't really eaten all day apart from granola, so I'm just going to allow myself. It's spicy, to be honest, but I'll probably rate this. Honestly, probably a 9 out of 10. Only not a 10 because it's not as crunchy as chicken and it's a bit spicy. Yeah, but I would recommend getting that. So now I'm actually going to the next place. I don't know why I haven't seen more people like doing these challenges at Services because look, literally everything you could ever want right here. Apart from this one's actually quite limited. I really want to do Burger King because that's like vegan beef, which I've not really had a vegan beef burger before. Well, I think I have, but it's not really been like trying to be beef. And then I've always wanted to try the vegan sausage roll, but I just keep pushing out. I might get the steak bake as well. I don't really like them, but it's someone who might, so. And then Subway as well. The meatless marinara, but again, I would never even have the meatball marinara. But You've got to do it for the video, haven't I, really? Apparently the meatballs just taste like brown bread, which I'm not really looking forward to, but I guess you can change it with the salad and sauce. And they've got a vegan alioli. We're here. You can see they have Greggs, Subway, Burger King. Is that all I wanted? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna get sausage roll, meatless sub, and Rebel Whopper. Okay, so I've just been in and there was no one actually at the Subway place. It said like, sorry, we're back in 20 minutes. And I don't really want to wait 20 minutes. And I wasn't that bothered about it anyway, but I might try and get it later on in the week and just include it after this. And I could get the steak baked in as well because I'm honestly full and I just didn't really want it. Vegan sausage roll. It's cold. And I know this hasn't just come out, but like, oh, it does look a bit different. That changed my life, Jacob. You would not be able to tell that's vegan. The pastry's a little bit weird and it'd be a lot nicer hot, but I was watching people eat it and be like, oh, you can't tell the difference. I was like, well, you can, can't you? But you actually really can't. It really doesn't even look different. It is really nice. I'm gonna take that home and give it to my mum, and then she'll, because my mum's vegetarian. Okay, and here is the vegan Whopper. Rebel Whopper. Thought it was gonna come in a box, to be honest, but this was like the most expensive item, so I'm hoping it's nice. God, it really does look like beef. I'm gonna break a bit off to see what it's like inside. Looks a bit like gone off beef, but that tastes exactly like beef. Like a shitty burger. You know, like at school when they used to do burgers, it's like that. And then I hope it's got vegan mayo in. It might just have normal mayo in and like you're meant to take that out, but I don't know. And then it's got onions, lettuce, I think it might have pickles and tomato. Can't tell the difference. Really just can't. It's maybe just not as nice as a normal one. That's incredible. I would definitely get this again, probably over a normal Whopper. Like, good for the actual environment and tastes the same. I don't know why Burger King is so expensive. This is like £4. Everyone would go Burger King a lot, but like it's like £6. Probably rate this about 9 out of 10. Could have a bit more flavour, but like it's just a mayo in it, so it's not going to have that much flavour. And then the sausage roll, I'd say a 10 out of 10, and that's with it being cold, because I can imagine what it's like warm. I might heat up the rest when I'm home. I've just been reminded that I've actually found out, you know how this, so like the patty is made out of all vegan stuff, and before they cook it, it's completely vegan, and then they cook it on the same fryer as the normal burgers. So like, it's not even vegetarian, really, because it has all like the juices and like, it's like been in contact with meat. So that is shit. Like, they should change that, but like I guess it's a step in the right direction. They're not like using loads of meat. Yeah, but it's not actually even vegetarian, but like kind of is. I don't really know. Nice anyway. Just came back into the services just to get a drink, and I'm just reflecting on how good that Whopper was. Like, it's actually changed my life. I'll never get a normal one again. It honestly tastes nicer. I'm so impressed with everything apart from Mackey's. And Mackey's literally probably make the most money out of all these companies, so not really great from them. And I know I have been chatting a lot of shit about Mackey's, but I have just remembered, I think theirs are the only chips, like fries, that are vegan. Like, I think all the rest are either they use the same fryer or it's fried like in some kind of like animal like fat or something, but their fries are actually vegan, so I guess they do well on that front. But just they could just use some corn or some like burgers like that. Like, it really can't be that hard for a big business like that. But I don't know, I'm not honestly that passionate about it. Like, I'm literally a meat eater, but I'm trying to like eat less meat and less dairy. Well, I basically don't eat dairy, just because it's just not good for the environment, is it? Like, it's just not. I'm trying to reduce my carbon emissions, save the world, you know what it's like. And I'm also like a really, really big fan of food, like such a big fan. So now that they have vegan options, like, why would you not? And it makes you feel a bit better about yourself, because like you're not eating probably meat that's not been raised in a very nice way either. Like, let's be honest, it's not all going to be like grass fed, like free range everything, is it? So it's just nice to not support that and just to support a change, I guess, really. Getting a bit deep now, but yeah.
quite processed.
But that's exactly what the meat ones taste like.
Is it? Be nice warm
Do you not think it tastes like actual meat?
It's got that sort of meaty, squidgy sausage stuff. It's okay.
Out of 10?
8.5. Cold.
Okay, so it's now the next day and I'm gonna go and try and get the Subway again and probably the Greggs too. So I'm gonna get them, bring them back here, and then I've got a lecture at 3 and it's 1:30 now, so absolutely fine for time. I'll show you what I'm wearing. I'm going goth vibes today. So anyway, I'll show you my outfit like this. I usually take this bag to uni, just a long champ one. Now I've got this, using this bag, which is really fun. You can like have it long as well if you want it to be like more sort of down here, but I kind of just keep it as a shoulder bag. I sort of love like YSL and like, you know, the YSL bags that look like this, so it's just fun. That was from Topshop, and it's like my laptop fits in here just, so it's good for uni. That even though this is probably just me, but I like do not like bringing my laptop to uni, because I just like when I get messages, they come through on my laptop, like iMessages, or when I get a FaceTime call, or like I've got my YouTube on there, I'm logged in on like Twitter. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to be sitting in a lecture and then like there's people behind me like looking at my laptop and like something comes up. That's such a big fear. Or like, because I did this once in class, I've been listening to ASMR the night before to fall asleep, and then I just opened it and it's like already playing ASMR in a silent study room, and you're like, cool. Like, I use my laptop literally more for like social stuff and like watching stuff rather than a uni device, a like educational device. So like, it's like having my phone on a massive screen in front of me, just going on my phone. I just don't like it. But anyway, when I do bring it, this is a good bag for it. Smash my laptop. And I feel like I can wear kind of all black because now my hair's a bit lighter, so I don't look as gothy, even though dark hair's pending. So this is just Boohoo. I just wanted this to really go out in, but then I actually really like how it looks. It honestly doesn't look the best quality, but who cares? And then I've got these Topshop mum jeans, which are just like black. And then for a bit of colour, I've got my Air Force with the with the changeable checks, like they're Velcro. So makes it a bit more fun. And then I've got just a black hoodie, pretty little thing. Not that anyone asked, cared, or signed up for it. I've also got these earrings I got from New York. So cute. They're not, oh my god, my actual acne. Also, I don't know one watches this, but if anyone watches this and just wants to DM me and tell me if anyone's had this issue where like instead of like loads of big spots, like don't get me wrong, I do get like big spots as well, but like they have all these little ones everywhere, like everywhere. I've never seen anyone with as many of them as me, and like I do not know how to get rid of them, because like they're never going to turn into a proper spot. Sorry for this TMI, but they're never going to turn into a proper spot, but they're also never just going to go by themselves. Like, does my skin expect me to pop every single one of these? Because there are hundreds, and like they just come back. Anyway, off to Subway now. I hope they have it. I'm so triggered if they don't. I actually just walked so fast. Then a woman who was working for like, you know, Auntie Anne's, like them pretzel people, she was like offering free samples. So I had one, sweetest thing in the world, and now I'm honestly not in the mood for the food I've got, which is really sad. Okay, honestly I know this is a really ugly top. It's just like an Urban Outfitters when I sleep in, but secured the goods. Okay, so I'm actually going to start with the vegan steak bake because I'm just not that excited for that one, to be honest. Okay, I take it all back. I'm so excited. This is what it looks like. I think this pastry looks a lot nicer than the sausage roll. Starting to panic and think they're giving me the actual steak. I'm not worried. I would describe this as being like 75% of the way there to being a steak bake, like the normal ones. Like, it's as much as you can be without having the main ingredient steak. Like, I'm still gonna eat it all. Like, it's really nice. I'd get it again, save the environment, but the flavour isn't all there, but like, what can you expect? I kind of prefer it though, because I don't like, in a steak bake, getting the actual chunky bits of steak. Do you know what I mean? That's not really my vibe. And like, at home, whenever my mum makes like spaghetti or anything with mince in, always uses vegetarian mince, so like, I'm kind of used to it. That's what it looks like. It's just nice. Okay, now for the meatless marinara. Basically, I got it on hearty Italian bread. Obviously the meatless marinara, I got the vegan cheese toasted, and then I got lettuce, onion, sweet corn, jalapenos, which is very strong choices for me in my opinion. And then I got some like chili flakes, and I got the garlic aioli, is it called? Or we should call it alioli, but wow. You're leaning on the bottle, so I can't even like get a drink easily. I just saw something green and I was like, oh, just a bit of lettuce, jalapeno. But anyway, it's full. It's a big one. I will open it up. Not that I want to at all. I mean, you can't see the meatballs at all, to be honest. Oh my god, here we go. Haven't got a meatball yet, but the garlic is vegan as well, so, and that's really nice. Okay, we've actually got to a meatball now, and my confession is I've never had a normal meatball marinara, so like, kind of think I'm not a great person to give an opinion on it, but actually a good person. Like, if this is just nice as a meatball marinara, then like, I'll always just get this. Do you know what I mean? Excellent. That's the meatball. Not what I was expecting. Honestly, the taste's like, just a bit of a weird taste, honestly. But it's nice. It doesn't taste like a meatball at all. But it's got the same texture and it's nice. And with the sauce, with the garlic, with all the vegetables, this is actually quite incredible. Like, if I got this when I was at Subway, I wouldn't be like, oh, I've got to try and be vegan and healthy. I'd be excited for this. Like, I guess it's like, you can add whatever you want to it, so like, of course you're gonna like it really. It's just sort of like a basic protein supplement with all the flavours you want. Still yum, I'm gonna finish it, so. Shit, I actually did just end the video, but I've given everything else ratings, so. Steak bake, 7 out of 10. And the Subway, I'd honestly give a 9 out of 10. Definitely a 9. Obviously it's not a 10, the only thing that's 10 is like a pankatsu curry or like, I don't know, a Chinese when you really feel like it. Do you know what I mean? Okay, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna finish my food now and then head to my lecture. So thank you very much for watching. I hope it was somewhat interesting, and also this is a clue for my next video. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.
I'm at the top of the mountain, it's peak. Bring it back before the villain. I had a life, real talk.